I feel like the message is getting misconstrued here. I don't hate black people because I'm black. I simply don't like the fact that black American people have such hatred for white people who didn't do anything to you. And the black community blames white people for all of their troubles, and you can't point out a singular white person that actually did something to you. I just feel like it's reverse racism, and I feel like black people are being so like evil towards white people for no reason these days. Like anything they say, you guys pull out your camera, you want to record them, you want to call them a Karen. Like it's just so much that white people are going through these days caused by black people, and also black Americans attack each other. So it's like, if you guys are seemingly to be the problem, I'm a Jamaican American, but I'm also black American. Like I'm black and I'm in America. So it goes for me too. I'm just saying white people are not the problem.
Hello good people. I came across a video here of a black sister, Jamaican black sister, who feels like the problem of black Americans are within themselves. They are the same reason as to why they are in what they are in today. They are the main reason as to why they are in the same situation that they are in today. They are the cause of their own problem. But a lot of you doesn't understand why black Americans are in that mess. They don't understand why black Americans are experiencing those problems. People think that black Americans have got all the opportunities that they have in Africa here, that they have in Jamaica, that they have in Caribbean. They don't understand that in America, the system that was created during slavery, and that system is really working perfectly to keep black Americans in what they are in today. People do not read history. People do not understand that black Americans once owned very rich towns in America, which were brought down to ashes. Just imagine working to build a business empire. Then someone comes with a fire and burns it down. How will you feel? You'll feel so really discouraged and disconnected with the destiny. Now, I want us to watch this clip of this sister here talking about how she feels that the problems of the black Americans are within themselves. She has not read her history, she has not understood her books, and therefore she doesn't understand what she's talking about. She's talking from the videotapes that maybe someone shared to her. She's talking from, she doesn't read her books.
A lot of you guys don't realize that in my comments, you guys are constantly accusing white people of being the problem in America and being racist and holding you back from things. You guys are blaming the wrong crowd. The biggest issue that the black American community has is the black American community. And I will continuously say this. Maybe the Hispanic community, maybe African and black migrants will be prejudiced towards you, but not white Americans. I'm telling you, they don't even care about us. Girl, they do not care about us. They are living their lives. They are raising their kids. They are going to war. They're doing whatever they have to do on the daily, just like you are. And just like every second of the day, you don't think about white American people. Guess what? They don't think about you. Also, generationally, white and black people have a lot in common generationally. If a 60-year-old white woman doesn't really see who you are as a 25-year-old black girl, a 25-year-old white girl might. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a generational thing. I think generationally, we don't understand each other, but I don't think white Americans are the problem in this country. I feel like most of the issues in the black American community starts with women having a bunch of babies with like no plan, no blueprint, nothing. Just push them out, $2.50 a pop, food stamp card, that's it. And then they grow up to be like, what do we do now? Crime, So it's like, how do we eat? Crime. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys are constantly always blaming white people for your problems in my comments. And I'm just like, name a white person that actually did something to you. Or is it just like this narrative that white people are stopping you when you've never actually physically been stopped by a white person? White people are not the problem in America. Black Americans are the problem in America. If you are facing a problem as a black American, blame other black Americans. I'm not saying you guys are a problem to America, but you already know the fatigue. Like, you know the fatigue. So don't go blaming white people for all your problems, because they're not your problems. Your problems lie within you. A lot of Black American people think white people treat them bad because of TikTok and social media. And they think white people are racist because of TikTok and social media, but it's simply not true. A lot of Black American people are insecure because they know their behavior is so absurd, and you guys like cannot control yourselves whatsoever. I'm Black, so I'm saying it to you. A lot of Black American people cannot control themselves. You cannot control your emotions and control your anger. And you often want to call out racism when you created a situation that's uncomfortable for everybody. And because someone calls you out, or they honestly, I feel like people are more like taken aback, and like they're reserved to, they don't want to tell you that you're acting crazy, because it seems like if they tell you that you're acting crazy, you're going to bug out even more, and people are more afraid to tell you and call you out on your BS, rather than like actually taking accountability for your actions. So a lot of people try to call out racism when it's not really racism. Usually you're creating a situation or an environment that feels uncomfortable for everybody that just came to enjoy, said environment. And also, I feel like TikTok makes people think that white people are racist, because there are people that create fake accounts, and it'll be one person that creates like 20 fake accounts, and they'll comment under your video that like, oh, your hair is this or this and that, and you'll be like, oh, 20 white people don't like my hair, that means everybody's racist. No, that's not true. It's one pathetic person that creates 20 different accounts and makes you think that everybody hates you. So it's not true. It's usually one person that creates a bunch of accounts that wants to like get a reaction out of you, because they don't have any lives. A lot of us live in major cities. Like a lot of us live like New Yorker over here. Like a lot of us live in like places like New York and New Jersey and Philly. Like we live in places that are like so populated that we don't know a lot of people that, listen, there are some people that live in rural areas. Okay, they live in areas where there's absolutely nothing to do, nothing but tumbleweeds and cornfields. Okay, there's some people that live in areas where there's absolutely nothing to do except for create a bunch of pages on TikTok and make people think that the world hates them. So before you go and start calling out everyone for being a racist, look at what you're doing, number one. And number two, if it's a social media biased opinion, then more than likely it's just one person creating a bunch of different fake accounts to make you think that people don't like you because of your skin color. Nobody's saying that I don't love my own people. I'm Black. I told you guys, I'm Jamaican American. I love my people. I am not seeking white approval. So you guys don't have to be in my comments saying she's seeking white approval. No, I am not. Do you see me with any white people around me? Do you see me with any white people around me? No, you don't. No, you don't. What I am saying is, if Black people, Black Americans are going to do anything as a people in this country besides entertainment, because that's the only way they respect you as a Black American, is if you're in the entertainment industry. Okay, there are Black American lawyers, Black American doctors, sure. But what I'm saying is the majority of the Black American ethnicity, the culture that is here in America, is chaotic, is disruptive, is rude, is violent. How many times do you drive through the hood and you just know, oop, made a wrong turn? Why? Because there's yellow tape up. Why? Because it's pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Shootings, pew-pewings, whatever you want to call them. The violence, the attackings, the robberies. And then people, they get scared when they see Black people in their neighborhood. It's not because they're racist. It's because, do you live here, or did you find your way here by accident, or did you find your way here on purpose? It's not, listen, Black fatigue is so much more than just saying we're tired of Black people. No, we want a peaceful America. We want every neighborhood to be the same. Just because it's predominantly Black doesn't mean people have to unalive each other. Doesn't mean people have to rob each other. Doesn't mean people have to poison each other by standing on the corner or hugging the block selling substances to their moms and children. Doesn't mean moms have to have 5 kids to take government checks and then let them kids astray when they're 18. Because that's one of the main problems in the Black community, is you have so many people born for the reason of government income, so that when it's time for them to be adults, they're not properly vetted to be adults. They're just let out in the world at 18 when the check stops. And then that's where the violence and all this stuff comes. So yes, there's so many levels to this. But blaming white people, blaming the government, y'all blaming all these things except for blaming your mama and yourselves. Your mom didn't have to have 5 babies. Your mom didn't have to throw you out at 18. Your mom didn't have to not prepare you, not even show you how to open up a motherfucking bank account, not even show you how to go get a driver's license or ID. Like that happens way too often in the black community. And you guys don't see it. All you're saying is, oh, she wants white approval. She wants white approval. It's not about white approval, baby. It's about, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to show y'all it don't have to be like that. You can live in your neighborhood and it just be a black neighborhood. It doesn't have to be any unalivings. It doesn't have to be any substance sellings. It doesn't have to be anything like that. Any danger, any feeling like, am I safe here? Why? Because who's keeping each other unsafe? Black on black. White people not coming in our neighborhoods with pitchforks and hoods and fire pitches, and that's long gone. We doing it to ourselves. Even if white people were the problem, they ain't gotta do nothing because we take care of that ourselves. We take care of eliminating each other ourselves. When are y'all gonna wake up and see that the problem in America is that ghetto ratchet bullshit? That ghetto, and I'm ratchet in a fun way, in a shake your booty in a club type of way, in a listen to some hip hop and shake your ass and take a couple shots type of way. Not in a let me fight in the freaking mall, let me shake my booty in Lululemon type of way. No, I can't even fit Lululemon. So that's how you know I'm not lying. But seriously, you guys gotta understand, I'm not saying these things for white approval. Honestly, I love white people the way y'all peaceful, but I could care less if white people approve of me for what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if black American race wants to survive and wants to have a place in America 50 years from now, you gotta cut your shit. You gotta cut your shit. It's too much, it's ridiculous, and honestly, everybody's uncomfortable. Everybody's uncomfortable with it. Black people, white people, Chinese people, Mexican people, Uruguay, Paraguay, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, everybody's tired of it. Nobody wants to see it anymore. And the last thing you want to be as a people is a group of people that no one in the world wants around. Because y'all know how this earth get down. Y'all know how the governments in this earth get down. The last thing you want to be is a group of people that no one in the world wants around. Think about it. Do you really want to be in that position where no one in the world wants you around and you don't have a nation to call your own? Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. I'm not trying to seek white approval. I'm trying to help y'all. Because you on a very dark and destructive road in this country. And it's not everybody. But if 80 to 20 is crazy ratchet ghetto and the 20% is not, I mean, you just going to get grouped in. Y'all got to think about your children. Y'all got to think about the people that you're leaving your legacy to. Y'all. The black American behavior, the black fatigue is real. Get just simple everyday tasks that people should be able to do in their lives. Going to the store, doing simple things, checking their mail. Why is it always lead to confrontation, crazy things? 70 degrees in the hood. That's what I say. Once it's 75 degrees, the bullets start flying. In the hood, once it's 75 degrees, the bullets start flying. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a heat activated niggatry, but it's crazy. And it has to stop. And if you guys don't like what I'm saying, simply just don't watch. You're arguing with me in my comments about what I'm saying to be true. You're bringing up slavery. We're talking about 1800s. We are in 2025. Who is killing black people in 2025? Other black people. YNs, young ninjas, young niggas out here. The other day, I was driving to my neighborhood, but I had to take, one of the main avenues. A BMW skirted, pulled off, 7 young niggas hopped out the car and 2 girls ran and the whole block got shut down. This is crazy. There's shootings, and it's everywhere. It's in every state, and I'm telling you, whatever. Y'all don't care, I don't care. Whatever. Go ahead and make your race the most unwanted. Make your group and your culture, because it's not a race, it's a culture, it's the ethnicity. Make your culture the most unwanted group in the United States of America. Because I look just like you, and I'm telling you, y'all not bringing me down with y'all. Y'all not.
It's not racist, and I know y'all have been told this is racist, but it's not. It's not racist to call Black people out for their behavior and what they're doing to society at this moment. I'm glad people are noticing this because it's been so many years and it's finally catching up to y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all that white people are tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all too, but everybody, the world is getting sick of y'all and y'all's bullshit. I'm so glad this day is here. I've been trying to get out there that you people need help. Not just me, but me and other Black conservatives. We've been trying to warn society that this is what it's going to come to when y'all keep coddling Black people. They're going to see themselves as higher ups. They're going to see themselves as untouchable because the world wants to not be racist towards them.
This is why I say when Black women are serious about their advancement, they will separate themselves from the Black community. They will have to. And I said this in my live in Revenue Rush Hour, and it was such a great...
Black people offended with everything except the condition that they live in. Everything offends Black people except their reality and their condition that they live in. They ignore the reality and they ignore their conditions only to be offended by everything else. But look at their neighborhoods, look at their houses, look at their family life, look at the conditions of them, their children, and the parents of the children. They at odds with each other, they hate each other, they fight with one another, but everything is offensive. But they don't change nothing. Even the stuff that offends them, they don't change nothing. Black people opinions only matter on social media, but in real life and in the real world, nobody really pays us any attention anymore because we've been crying wolf too long.
The majority of Black people, I feel like they need to be tossed off of earth. Like, I don't want them here. I don't like majority of Blacks. I'm just gonna be honest. They're very ratchet. They're stupid. They don't add anything of value to the world. Yeah, they're corrupted mentally. There's no changing them. They're stuck in their ways. Yeah, it's unfortunate. You really can't do anything with them, honestly, and they're not willing to learn. That's like the worst part about somebody with a mental illness. Like, you can't teach them to do better. You can't teach them to be better, you know?
Any Black community you go to, good children are gonna get picked on. Any Black community that you move into, if you want to be positive, the Black community will force you to kill somebody. They want you to get a body. They want y'all to fight. Oh, you scared? So the Black people don't have conflict resolution skills. What's the first response if you have a disagreement with a Black person? Well, shit, let's fight. They don't know how to solve no other problem other than violence.
I don't know if it's just because I'm in the DMV and it's predominantly us, but being around us is so exhausting. It's so exhausting. Like, we could try to sugarcoat it. We could try to play it down as much as we want, because I spend a lot of time around other races. Like, majority of my time is spent with other races. When I have to go around us, do business with us, just be around us, I always have to take a couple deep breaths.
Driver seat belt.
We have a race problem in this country, and it's coming from Black people. When it comes to crime, Black people lead per capita. When it comes to racism, Black people are leading in that. When it comes to the various different problems socially that we have within the United States, the most uncomfortable people to be around is Black people. That's not because of racism or some white supremacy. That's because people don't want to be around Black people because of how they act. We don't take accountability. We don't want to talk about the problems, especially when it comes to crime. We kill.
Like, I have a legitimate question. Whenever you or people like you post videos like this and you open up your comment section and you see that all you did was provide a platform for people to spew bigotry and hate on people who look like you, how do you feel? Or was that the entire aim of making a post like this?
I feel like the message is getting misconstrued here. I don't hate Black people because I'm Black. I simply don't like the fact that Black American people have such hatred for white people who didn't do anything to you. And we blame the black community blames white people for all of their troubles, and you can't point out a singular white person that actually did something to you. I just feel like it's reverse racism, and I feel like black people are being so like evil towards white people for no reason these days. Like anything they say, you guys pull out your camera, you want to record them, you want to call them a Karen. Like it's just so much that white people are going through these days caused by black people, and also black Americans attack each other. So it's like, if you guys are seemingly to be the problem, I'm a Jamaican American, but I'm also black American. Like I'm black and I'm in America. So it goes for me too. I'm just saying white people are not the...
You know what's racist? Telling a black woman that she's not black enough to be black. Okay, I just want to speak on this issue because you know what? It's all up and down my page. Let me tell y'all something. I am mixed, okay? Mixed with black and white. There you go. Now you know. But all these comments, you know what's crazy? I get the most racist comments and racism from my black side more than the white. I really have never had a white person tell me anything negative, but I'll have my own color, my own kind will literally tell me stuff like, oh, you a white girl. Oh, why do you talk like that? Oh, just little snooty snide remarks. Like at the end of the day, we the same thing, mama. I hate to tell you. So to answer your question, I don't think I am, but y'all gotta stop being racist. It's not cute. Leave that in the past. Thank you.
Now, great people, after watching this video, let me give you my work. Many people outside Africa feel like black people are not doing enough. They feel like black Americans are not doing enough. They are misinformed about the black Americans. People are miseducated about the black Americans. Now, number one being lack of understanding. People do not understand the context of what they're speaking or at what angle they're speaking about the black Americans. People outside America, people from Jamaica, Caribbean, don't fully understand what they're speaking about. They don't understand the long history of systemic racism in America. This Jim Crow law, slavery. People don't understand how deeply those systemic still affect the black people in America today, socially, economically, and even politically. So from the outside, some people assume black Americans have the same opportunities that they have in Africa, that they have in Jamaica, that they have in Caribbean. They feel that black Americans are not trying. They're not doing enough that they should be doing. That is a very false information and a misconception about the black people in America. The media misinterpretation. The Western media often portray black Americans through a lens of violence, crimes, criminals, ignoring the root cause or the brilliance and strength of the community. This affects how people globally view black Americans, even other black people. Colonial mentality struck the anti-blackness. Many people want to be white. Many people feel like black Americans are wrong. Let's be real here. Anti-blackness is a global thing, and therefore we have to accept that. Colonization planted ideas of white supremacy and black inferiority all over the world. This includes self-hate, among black people. People hate themselves. Black people hate black people. We hate ourselves. If someone is black, we say that this man is too black. We hate our own black melanin because of the white supremacy thing and the black inferiority. So we hate our own black people, thinking that they are too black. If someone is not somehow light-skinned, that person is ugly or not handsome or not beautiful. If someone is maybe a light-skinned enough or brown enough, we say that this person is beautiful. So we have our own self-hate. The idea that we are not like those black people, usually aimed at black Americans. Some Africans say that we are not like those black people in America. Those are criminals. Those are lazy people. you know. So people feel that black people in America are not doing enough. This internalized racism leads some to wrongly distance themselves from the black Americans, because we feel like we as black people in Africa are not like the black people in America, and therefore we are not the same. The jealousy of black Americans' cultural power, you know, the pop music. Black Americans set global trends in music, fashion, activism, and culture, but don't always get credit. Black people in America set the trend. They get copied by many people. Their music, their fashion dress, you know, their pop, their dressing code, and the world copy them. So people are so jealous of their culture. People don't understand who black people in America are. Jealousy has overwhelmed them. Divide and conquer tactics still works. And this is the work of the system. The system wanna divide and conquer. That system was used to divide Africa. Divide them, then conquer them, put boundaries and make them hate each other. Africans versus African Americans. This was put by the system. Caribbeans versus Africans. Light skin versus dark skin. The moment we unite globally, we become a force. But division keeps us very weak. And social media sometimes fuel that division. My final thoughts. When black people blame black Americans for their own oppressions, it usually comes from ignorance, internalized racism, or lack of historical context like the sister here. But the truth is, conversations like this are key to bridging those gaps and building the real unity among the black people. Guys, what's your thoughts regarding this point? Please talk to us in the comment section. And of course, this is AfriVlog Update.